Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is the United Uncle. As we meet again to react about the game Manchester United versus Leicester City. Manchester United 2, Leicester 1. Goals from Zeski, courtesy of a Garnacho cross, and the second goal from Harry Maguire, courtesy of a Bruno Fernandes free kick. Although it was an offside, but we can say we're lucky because the FA Cup doesn't have offside. VAR. So we're lucky we went through. Sometimes you get it. We've been complaining about the ref all along that the refs are not on our side, but today we got it. I wouldn't lie, it was an offside. It was like 4 players who were on offside. Before we continue, Amad Diallo was voted our player of the month for the month of January. Amad Diallo. This season he have won it 3 times. What a player. It's great to have a player like that. Let me react about the match. The match against Leicester. I've got some points which I put as always. I don't do like minute for minute. I just do some points of things which I've seen, which we need to improve or what we did well. Let me start with the set piece. We're lucky we scored from a set piece. I don't know when we last scored from a set piece because it was a free kick from the captain Bruno Fernandes to the former captain Harry Maguire. But the other thing which I've seen on set pieces is still difficult for us to mark when it's penalties, when it's free kicks, even those crosses when the match is still playing, when we're in motion, to do the cutbacks, to mark those things is difficult for us. I think that is a job of a set piece coach. I don't know why it's very difficult for us. Because have you seen the goal which Leicester scored? It was courtesy of a cross. It was like a cutback. And I've seen, I think, Maino left the guy. He was all alone. He shot. Onana tried to save, but unfortunately there was a rebound. So we conceded first. It was Leicester 1 and Manchester United 0 in the first half. I've seen also Bruno is always taking all the penalties. He's always taking all the free kicks. I think because of the goal, you can see why he's trusted in all the set pieces. You can see why he's the one who's always taking the set pieces. But it has become a risk for Manchester United to hit penalties because we risk a counter-attack. Our players are not speedy. We don't have pace. So the moment we don't win the first ball, the opposite team is on. And the other problem again, our penalties, they don't even beat the first person. I don't know what is the problem exactly. It's like the ball is heavy. I don't understand what is the problem with our set pieces. Point number 2 is the pace. As always, our matches, we lack pace. We play slow, sideways, lack of energy, like we've won the game already. I don't know what is the problem. It's like our players are thinking too much. If I do this, am I doing the right thing? We understand this new tactics, this new coach, and also maybe they are not understanding each other. There's a lot. The match is not interesting at all. It's actually boring, sideways, slow passing. Sometimes even when you have a set piece, there's a time when you are supposed to be clever and you hit a small set piece. But what do our players do? They don't care. They're just slow. They're relaxed. It's like they're on top of the world. They're on top of winning the league. They're on top of winning the Champions League. I don't know why we lack agency. I've done a video about the players with a high IQ. They lack that IQ to think that no, here we need to do well. Here we need to be active. There's something lacking. I don't think it's coming from the coach. The coach, you can't teach them everything. There are some things which the players, they need to know on their own. I always give an example of Arsenal in terms of that small intelligence. We should learn a thing or two from Arsenal. Goal threat. We lack a goal threat. I've seen in our last 4 games, we've got 4 shots on target in 4 games, which is an average of 1 shot on target. Even in the first half, we didn't have 1 shot on target. We had 0 shot on target. We had 2 shots in the first half. The position, it was 50-50. Passes, the same. Penalties, we had 3, Leicester had 1. But in the second half, we end up increasing our shots because we brought in Garnacho. At least he brought a bit of pace. He brought a bit of pace. There was energy. You could see that the crowd now is starting to rally behind the team. But we lack goal threat. We don't have goal threat. Even if we play which attacker, we've played this Rasmus, we've played Maimo the other day. Even if we play who, we lack goal threat. We are not creating enough chances. It's something we need to look into it. My fourth point is about the lineup. We're crying for a left back all along, that the team needs a left back. We bought Doku last day, a left back from Leicester. What do the coach do? He play him on the right back. We're crying that Dalot is not a very good left back. He need to play on the right back. But what do the coach do? He play him on the left again. I don't know what is his thinking. Maybe it's because of the winger for Leicester. You know that guy, I forgot his name, but he's a very pacey winger. Maybe you are saying at least Doku should mark that guy. Maybe you was thinking along those lines, not along the lines of us attacking. It was along the lines of defending. Doku was substituted in the first half. Hopefully, it's just a precaution. It's just for him to learn the team, to learn his teammates. But otherwise, he was a good guy. He played well. I enjoyed what he did. But Dalot doesn't work on left back. Bruno doesn't work on defensive midfielder. We like him as an attacking midfielder. If you don't have space for him, just substitute him. I'll talk about Bruno again. My point number 5, it's about the crowd. The crowd are very tense when they're watching. Me, I'm not even at the stadium. I'm at home. I can't even watch the match. It's not even nice to watch the match. It's difficult for me to watch the match. I feel sorry for people who are going to Old Trafford. I feel sorry for people who follow Manchester United to away games because it's difficult to watch these games. We are not playing exciting football. We are thinking too much. We are overthinking. We are slow in everything we do. There is no trickery. There is nothing. It's just a blank game like high school students. I don't know what needs to be done. Is it the way Amaron play? We've seen Sporting. Sporting were exciting. The players are thinking too much. Hopefully, they will change how they are doing their things. But otherwise, it's a pain to watch Manchester United. It's a pain to watch Manchester United at home. Our players are afraid of playing. Our players are afraid of expressing themselves. Every time they are busy looking at the coach. Did I do well? Am I supposed to pass? Am I supposed to stand there? It's very difficult to be a Manchester United supporter now. Number 6 is the coach himself. The coach, he did it wrong. It was a wrong lineup. You can't buy a left back, then you put him on right back when we don't even have a left back. On that one, I'll put it on the coach. Our team is not creative. It's not creating chances. We are not shooting at goal. I put also in the lack of creativity, I'll put it on Amorim. Playing Bruno as a defensive player, when you know that Bruno is not a defensive player, he's got energy, you know how to high press, but don't put him solely on the defensive role. That one again, I put it on the coach. It was wrong. It's wrong for him, but him see him as a playmaker. You know, like what Ten Hag wanted on De Jong. That box to box, that you go and collect the ball there, you spray the passes until you go in front. But that one works when you've got possession. If you don't have possession, it's very difficult because you are short someone in midfield. It's like you've got a guy like Ugarte in the midfield. But otherwise, tactics for the coach today, they're not up to scratch. I'm doubting him a bit. Although the players are not good enough, but is he the right guy to take us to the promised land? Number 7, Doku. He had a good game. His energy, comfortable with the ball, very good in pressing, how to pass. He's a physical guy. Hopefully he's not injured. But otherwise, I was very happy with him. Full of confident guy. Full of confidence. For a 20-year-old, I told you guys, I heard his interview. I just heard his interview once. I was convinced that this guy is a good player. As I told you, the match finished Manchester United 2, courtesy of a last-minute goal from Harry, and the first goal was from Joshua Zirkzee. Manchester United 2, Leicester 1. And for the player ratings, Onana, I'll give him a 6. Some are saying he was at fault on the first goal, but I'll say he was unsighted. There were people in front of him. He tried to save it, but it was a rebound. I'll give him a 6. Yoro, Maguire, Mazraoui, I give them also a 6. But Harry, because he scored, I'm going to give him a 7. I don't blame them a lot from what they did. Dalot, it was not his game, but we should forgive him because he's not a natural left footer. The coach wants inverted players, that if you are kicking with the right, you go to the left. If you're kicking with the other one, you go the opposite side, to be an inverted, that you cut in and shoot. But I thought we lack balance. We need a proper player who's able to cross. Luckily, Garnacho has been doing that lately, crossing with the left foot. So Dalot, I'll give him a 6 again. Doku, he was substituted. I'll just give him a 6. Bruno, he was losing the ball too much. He did this well. He gave an assist. So for that, I'll just give him a 6. If he didn't assist that Harry Maguire free kick, he was going to get a 5. Ugarte, very good, mopping around, doing all this donkey work. Very good guy. We like his energy, but he's tackling sometimes. He's going to get red cards from these referees. So Ugarte, I'll give him a 7. Ahmad, it was not his game. Just a 6. He didn't do a lot. We miss him scoring. He didn't create anything. I'm sure he's playing too much because Ahmad has been playing each and every game almost 90 minutes. So I'm sure he's getting tired. And for someone who just received his Man of the Month for Manchester United, I say maybe that's why his game has gone down. Rasmus running around, he was a huge unit. He tried his best, but it didn't work. But also, I'll just give him a 6 as someone was in the ground. Garnacho, 7. He had an assist. He came full of energy, running, everything. I'll give him a 7. Zirkzee, he scored the first goal. He improved the game. He has improved his overall game. So Zirkzee, I'll give him a 7. For the coach, I'll give him a 5. I don't understand his thinking behind that tactic, that you were lacking a left back all along. 2-3 seasons we were lacking a proper left back. Then we buy a left back. What do? You put that left back on the right. That one I need to understand it. And the story for Bruno. But otherwise, it's okay. Just a boring match. Well deserved. We need to win this cup. We march on to the quarterfinal. We wait who we're going to play with. But as you know, Manchester United are unlucky. We're going to go get a Premier League team, a very big team when they do the draw during the weekend. But otherwise, we're happy. We move on. We've got a full week. Players are going to have off, I'm sure, tomorrow and Sunday. They start on Monday preparing for Tottenham Hotspur. Hopefully we win. That's a 6-pointer because we're almost in the same position as in Tottenham in the Premier League. This is United Uncle. If you like my content, can you please like, share, and subscribe? I'm gonna be sending motivational videos of how we can help each other to make money in the sporting world. I'll be doing videos every day. I'll be sending, and those videos will be in between the pre and post match reaction. Those videos will be in between the latest news about Manchester United. But be guaranteed that each and every day, around between 8 to 10, depending where you are seeing that match, where are you in terms of your time location geographically, where are you? Around 8, between 8 and 10, I'll be, if you're in Africa, 10. If you are Europe, maybe around 8, somewhere there. I don't know the time difference with American stuff, but I'll be sending a video to motivate each other, to help each other to make money. As we support our team, we also need to make money. This is your United Uncle. I thank you.